Come up to the river for an hour or so. Been standing here about 10 minutes looking, and I was up further. There's someone else up there fishing, but he's caught nothing. So there's swallows darting around. Yeah, as I was saying, there's nothing really stirring on the river at all compared to the last time I was up here. This section of the river had loads of fish jumping on it. It's very quiet tonight. But normally you'd only have to be here 10 seconds. You'd see fish jumping all along here. They'd only be small though. There's like a holding pool just up here. It's the deepest part of the river. I'm going to put a spinner on first anyway. See how that goes. I have a few worms with me. I don't think I had worms with me the last time. Yeah, I was kind of hoping to be further up the river though, go past the waterfall. You can see ripples up there, and I don't know if it's coming off the little waterfall or what. Usually there's fish jumping in front of that waterfall. The last time I fished on this side, the last fishing video, probably March, April. Yeah, the fishing season when it opened, the end of March, beginning of April I think. Chasing sea trout, I think I called it. Yeah, I spent maybe 2 hours up here. I think I caught one fish and then a couple of bites. Especially in this section of the river, the fish were just like banging off the spinner nearly every cast. Yeah, I'm gonna stop it there and get set up. frustration. Not even a knock on the rod. Just kind of weird for this river. Not one fish have I seen jumping on it. Just as I got up here, it was sundown. Do I want to stay in this spot? That's the question. Look down here a bit, I think that's what I'll do. The eel just swam in front of me. I'm nearly sure it was an eel. I don't want to catch an eel. Eels, that's interesting. I never knew there was eels in here. Yeah, I think I spooked the eel when I cast upriver. I'll stand down past it. You little bastard. Bit of luck, that's not the only thing I see tonight. It's a lovely evening to be on the river anyway. Regardless if I catch anything or not. It's just so bizarre not seeing any fish jumping here. I'm actually going to switch over to some maggots here now. The can of beer in the bag. Fire this worm into the river and then I think I'll open that beer. Yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan for now. I don't know how many worms. 15 or 20. They've been sitting in my fridge for a few weeks now. But, yeah, there's still a bit of life in them, you know. They've been in my fridge for weeks, like. A few toasted worm sandwiches late at night. Do the job. Bit of luck now, this does the magic for me. Something comes along and snarls it up. It's kind of close to the bank. Close to the bank. Somewhere around there. I actually caught a baby flounder in this river on the worm. And 4 years ago, somewhere around there, about 4 years ago, I was just reeling it in, and I felt a little knock on the rod. Yeah. My trusty steed in the Ukraine colours. This bike has been in them colours since long before the whole Putin thing kicked off. I was going to try rest that on the bike, but I don't think it's going to work. Will it? No. Yeah, as I was saying, I've had them colours on my bike ages, a few years now. Two of my neighbours are from the Ukraine. They told me, I didn't even know, they told me it was the Ukraine colours. Tonight's refreshment, a little special. I only have a tiny little weight on that fishing line. There's a lot of moss in the water there, not there. Hopefully getting caught on it with the spinner. I think it was a size 2 map. I actually haven't been out on the bike since the last time I was up here. Since the last day I was out on the bike. Yeah, it's July. I haven't been on the bike since April. And there's a fish just jumping to my right. And I was gonna say that. Yeah, the tide started to shift now, like altogether. When I first got here, I could see the waves crashing. Now I can't even see the waves. It's getting pretty dark now. Half an hour I had this on. Jesus. This river's only a few kilometres from my house. I could nearly get the train up here and then just have like a 5-minute walk, 15-minute cycle, 20-minute cycle. I used to walk up here all the time a few years ago. At least maybe twice a week. At least once a week I'd be up here fishing. Good hour's walk up the beach. I learned it's mostly in the evening that the fish come out here. Become more active. I've had more looking at night rather than during the day on this river. In saying that, like, it's the same with the other river over the south side. We're getting ready to pack up, and I'll be putting one rod away, and there'll be a fish on it, fish on the other rod. I'm going to get out and do a bit of fishing. Had the camera resting in there. Handlebars down. There's a few people sitting down under that bridge. Your man's still up there fishing anyway at the waterfall. Ever the optimistic fisherman like myself. It was roughly around this time, the last day I was up here, that I was getting ready to go home. I was marching up that bank. Yeah, I think I was going home by 9 o'clock. 8:30, 9 o'clock, I think I was jumping over that fence there to go home. Probably wasn't even that late, probably earlier. It's a nice little view. Right, I'm going to leave that there, and nothing exciting happens. A few bats turn up or something. Yeah, nothing much has happened at all. That one little fish that time, that was it, that jumped. Two little casts since then. I also managed to knock over my beer and spill half it. It's still quite bright out despite what the camera is showing you there. I'm not going to turn the light on the camera on the water anyway. With that said, yeah, feels like I should be going home. Yeah, I was just sitting at home and I was pondering the last 2 days about coming out fishing somewhere. Yeah, and as I was sitting there eating fried chicken earlier, I was just like, oh, I'll go up to the river for a bit. See what's happening. And then when I got up here, there was 3 people on it. As you can see, it's not even a big river, so the other 2 lads, I think they were just messing. They didn't stay long. I think this is going to be one of them kind of blanks. In those evenings where you just get a blank. Just makes me even more eager to get out and catch fish when this happens. That's the drop of the train down now. The drop of the train going down over the bridge. Drop of it to Dublin, down to Dublin. It was even Dundalk train, who knows? Yeah, there's talk of a camping trip as well. Someone messaged me earlier about it. Mika, if you're watching this, yeah. So maybe we'll be out for a trip this week or next. I'm also thinking of Bulgaria. Yeah, I'm thinking about going to Bulgaria for 10 days and doing a bit of wild camping over there. I can't even see if your man's up there now or what. It's so dark it's nothing. Yeah, I only came up with the Bulgaria idea 2 days ago. I haven't looked at the logistics of it yet. But Dublin to Sofia and somewhere outside of Sofia is where I'll be going. How I get there I do not know. I know they have a problem with wild dogs and cats over there. And the fake taxis. They've got taxi drivers that just copy the licensed drivers. So yeah, a bit of a scam there as well. That's all I really know for now. There's no lions, tigers and bears that I have to worry about anyway. We'll see. Yeah, it's going to be a solo camp anyway, yeah. When I do go. If I do go. Should I say if I do. I was looking at doing it for October. The beginning of October. First 2 weeks of October and around then. Cheap flights. Yeah, there's like that one fish and that eel is all I've seen down this end of the river. I think I'm going to be going home soon. Grass is real high there, so I don't fancy traipsing up through there, standing on loads of rats or something. Probably should have done it when it was brighter out. Made a trail up through. If I do catch anything down here, it's going to be small. I know it. I wonder if the cormorants came in and just feasted in the river in the last few months. I wonder. About maybe 4 years ago, there was a farmer comes up and he puts stuff into the water on his land. The bottom of this riverbed here, you can't even see my hand, but the bottom of the riverbed here was all white, whatever he was after putting in it. It looked like he was sort of dumping loads of porridge in or something. Paint, something like that. It was real white, you could see the bottom of the river. You could see the fish swimming over it, like. But yeah, I contacted one of the fishing groups and got someone out there for inland fisheries and put a complaint in and all, but there was nothing they could do about it. And when I came in this evening, the same farmer up there, his tractor and his pump and his tanker. There's a tanker with a pump system on it, and he's emptying stuff into the water just below the waterfall. So he's doing the same thing again, I'd say, as he was 4 years ago. Like that, I was told, or I was asked at the time, because by the time Inland Fisheries came out to have a look at the situation, the tractor was gone, and they asked me had I gotten a reg plate for it. I said no. So now, thinking on my feet here and now, I might just get a snap of the reg plate and go back into the fish group, find the original post, and yeah, I'll put the reg plate on it, or contact your man. I might even have his email. That's a plan of action for the river. Yeah, what do you think of them apples? There was nothing they could do anyway. The last time I was told, happens all the time in different rivers around the country, the Boyne and whatnot. I think there's like special permits and stuff that they get for releasing their chemicals. and they don't have this permit, well then they just come into the waterways like this and just dump it. I don't know much about it at all. It's not as dark as my phone's making it out today, but I'm gonna have one more cast here anyway. Still loads of life in the maggots and the worms, should we say. Oh, the tide's out. I could nearly go down the beach, go back down over the beachway. Do I want to do that? Spend an hour walking the beach home, or a 15-minute cycle on a dark country road with all me bling bling. Decisions. If I go down the beach, there's a chance you might see an owl fox or something on the road, cycling over dead birds. When I was coming up, there was probably about 10 dead birds on the road. Some fresh, some not so fresh. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that here now anyway. If I do catch a fish, I'll bring it back. Just out on the road here. Yeah, I managed to get the license for that tractor and that. As you can see, the road's as dark as the river. There was something going around screeching there. I don't know if I got it in the video or not. Yeah, some bird of prey. I wasn't really paying attention to it. I just heard it in the background, but I was just fumbling around with these lights and stuff. So yeah, on the road, out of here. Over.